Capricorn, how are you? This is your 3-month reading, okay? So I haven't done this before, but it's kind of exciting. I'm doing a reading for the next 3 months, which basically takes us, if 3 whole months from now, takes us up to the 1st of March 23, or 3 months from whenever you watch this video, okay? So let's see what's going to be happening, what sort of message Spirit kind of has for the next 3 months for Capricorn, okay? So yeah, thanks for subscribing, thanks for giving the video a thumbs up, it does help it get out across YouTube. Okay, magical space clearing time. So clearing out your space, detoxing, energetic detoxing, feeling a lot more clarity, more available. Perhaps you're going to be more emotionally available. Okay, let's see what else we get. She of the Kruak, more open. Because once you create space, you create a portal for spirits to enter, to bring through miracles. So you're clearing stuff out, you're creating space, and this means you're opening up the portal to Spirit to bring you through something new, something better. Go a bit deeper. Capricorn, 3 months. Okay, so 5 of Wands. You know, over the next 3 months, there are issues that need to be addressed. And there's going to be conflicted feelings and situations. Let's just ask Spirit, what's that about? Conflict. What's the conflict or the issues that need to be addressed, please? It's where you block yourself, where you block your intuition, or you don't prioritize your needs, okay? You block your own needs for some reason, right? And that's the High Priestess in reverse, okay? So High Priestess in reverse means when you're blocking your own feelings or your own needs, and blocking your intuition. The reason why you block your intuition is because you're blocking your feelings. And the reason why we block our feelings is because they're painful. But if we can just very gently allow ourselves to feel those painful feelings, it will enable us to then access our true intuition and what our true intuition is actually telling us. So next 3 months, addressing that issue, starting to allow yourself to feel, so that you can really start to hone in on what your real intuition is actually telling you. You know, looking at the issues and feeling them as uncomfortable as it may be, and then you can actually figure out what your intuition is really wanting and really telling you, rather than putting a sticking plaster over it or sort of falling back into old patterns. Now the wait is over. Good news. No more waiting. Okay, no more waiting. It's going to be done the next 3 months, okay? Ooh, Magician. Now that is a doing card. It is going to be done, because the Magician is a doer. The Magician, I don't know if everyone's going to agree with me on this, but the Magician doesn't really know how he's doing it. He's just doing it. He just works with Spirit. He's like a vessel. He opens up to Spirit with his tools, if you like, and then he just brings down what Spirit is bringing, you know, and he just brings it through. He makes it happen with his tools. And so it's a very masculine energy. It's a doing energy, but he might not necessarily know how. It's just, all he knows is, I open up to Spirit and I bring it through with the tools, the magical tools that I have. So you've sort of got the magic touch. You don't really know how you're doing it, but somehow things are starting to move forward for you. All right. I suspect it's because you make some kind of realization about what your true feelings are finally, and you stop blocking yourself from feeling those feelings. But who knows? The point is, by March, by spring, the next 3 months from this video, you've got the Justice card, which means you will have burnt off a karmic pattern. You will have finally made it happen. You know, stopped allowing this pattern to keep occurring. There's been some sort of conflict or some sort of pattern that keeps happening. It's kept happening and it's kept happening, and you wanted to block it out, but you didn't really know what you were doing. And suddenly your luck starts to change and things start to shift because you're in a better energy. And basically you do break the karmic pattern. So this is very good. You're going to receive something very good at the end of this by spring. You're going to, well, in the next 3 months, you're going to receive something very nice. Things start to go in your favour. Oh, you've got the star. I was just going to laugh at Gilbert because he's snoring so loud. I don't know what's got into him today. He hasn't snored this loudly in ages. When I've been filming. Look, the star, right? Luck changing, luck on your sides, alignment, things going very, very well. Well, let's hope most of you have got Capricorn in your chart, because that looks very good for us. Basically, your relationships becoming more nurturing. That's what I feel. I feel finally you're going to get out of this pattern of like negativity, either negative relationships, relationships where you're getting used, relationships where you're putting in a lot of work and they're not. That is all about to change next 3 months, and things really start to shift forward in your favour because you stop a negative pattern. And it could even be just the way you think. Because like I say, I don't know if you really know how you're doing it in the next 3 months, but somehow you open up to spirit and you start to allow the spirit to be divine and bring through its abundance, yeah? And then things start to move forward in your favour. So there's going to be a massive shift for Capricorn. Could be in any area of your life, but I want to say definitely relationships. And it's going to mean that you have broken a karmic pattern, a negative cycle you were in with relationships, and it all stops. And you start to believe more and more that you're on the right track. Things start to happen in your favour. Well, it's great news. Let's just see what's going on for your person. So what's going on for Capricorn's person? This could be anybody, by the way, obviously. Okay. Your person's been very guarded. They've been very guarded, very blocked. And the wait is over. They start to open up. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They start to open up. They're not going to be so blocked. That's why things are going in your favour. But it all happens because you start to become more open. How do you become more open? Are you asking me now? How is this all going to happen, Kerry? By stopping the issues that you've had. It's your issues that are creating all of this, but it's really hard to see that at the time. If you want to book in for a session with me, you can, by the way. But that's a bit shameful me saying that, but you know, you can. I think you've been blocking yourself and not allowing yourself to feel things, but also keeping yourself stuck in a negative cycle of negative thoughts. And when you finally pull out of all of that and you just open up to spirit, you start to be present, you stop listening to the negative voices in your head, that's when the shift starts to happen. And then because lots of negative thoughts in your head are energy blocks. And you're going to clear those energy blocks, and then that means your person's not going to be blocked anymore either. Let's see what Capricorn's person is thinking. Are you going to listen to me? You see, you're so busy, you've been so busy for some reason, locked into, I don't know, what you've been, I mean, it's going to be different for everyone, but you've been locked into something and it was difficult for you to actually see things from a whole nother perspective. But by stopping all the mental noise or something you've been doing, you create space Spirit comes through and starts to make things go in your favour. And then you can, because this person just wants you to see things from their perspective, but it's really hard to do that when you've got all that going on. So that's the next 3 months, Capricorn. It looks really interesting. What I would say is get ready, because things are going to start to move forward in your favour, where things used to be quite blocked and quite difficult for you and challenging for you in the mind. You are going to be working more deeply with Spirit. You're going to break a karmic cycle. Any sort of blocks you might have had, intimacy blocks or something, I don't know, something like that, it suddenly shifts out. And what I want to say to you is you're going to end up with much more positive relationships in your life in the next 3 months. So thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing. And if you want to book in, just contact me. Facebook, Awakening Tarot. You can just message me on Facebook. Awakening Tarot is the name of my page. Or email me. Peace.